Today we're out in Laurel Glen touring this 4-bed, 4-bath property on just under 5,000 square feet. I believe it's at like 4,933 square feet. Now, what you're gonna love about this property is tile flooring throughout, showers, all tile showering. You're gonna have 2 master suites. Upstairs, you're gonna have your own living quarter with the second master suite. So let's give you a tour of this property. So as soon as we walk in, you come in down a small little hall. You can go left or right. Right leads you into the bedrooms and upstairs and your dining room. And first place we're going to go over here is off to the left. Now, as you enter here into the left-hand side, you're going to see behind me we have our kitchen area with the granite countertops. You can see this has been remodeled. You can see we have the tile flooring. Now, living room area here, as you can see right behind me, not the biggest living room area. So downstairs, living area, kitchen area, not huge. Once we get upstairs, you're gonna see this big, beautiful area with your master suite. But I do like this kind of gray, black kind of granite that it got going on here. I think it ties in really well with the flooring. All in all, this kitchen is a nice kitchen area, but not so much living room. This living room is kind of limited. It has the sunken down living room, which here in Laurel Glen you actually see quite a bit. Is you see these sunken in living rooms. These homes were built like in the 80s. I feel like this area, Laurel Glen, Hagen Oaks, you know, they have their own touches here. They're not so much tract homes. There's a lot of different style homes. They all have their own character out in this area. I actually like this area. Laurel Glen, Hagen Oaks, some of my favorite areas. Centralized also, so I feel like these homes have more character than the tract homes and some of the new construction we've been looking at. But living room area in here, not the biggest. Nice kitchen area. And you just got to watch out because you have this sunken living room. So you can see behind me, I actually have a sunken living room too. I've had my grandpa fall down not knowing, so you got to be careful when you have something like this. Now you have kind of like 2 dining areas. So you have one right here, right off the living room and kitchen area, as you can see right behind me. So you probably have a big kitchen table in this area. So, and then you have your living room right behind me. The fireplace, so a lot of tile, a lot of granite in this property. Now, as we make our way back to the other side of the property, you also have this other little area right behind me, which you can see you have your kitchen is right down the hall. Our entry to the door when we first came in is right here. So you have this other little area. Make it an office, or if you want to use it another dining area. I know my grandma uses 2 dining areas in her house. This is probably the other area you would use it for. Now, right off to the side, you're going to have your first guest bathroom. So they did tile throughout. You can see behind me we have our tile showering, new vanities and stuff. Tile flooring throughout, so very dim in here, so I would probably change out some of the lighting in this property, but all in all, pretty cool little layout. Like I said, I like these older homes. They just have more character than a lot of the tract homes. Now down the hallway, we come into our first bedroom. Now, kind of weird, you have a little long walk-in hallway before we actually make it into the first bedroom, but you can see behind me, these bedrooms, really big bedrooms. Have the sliding closet, but all in all, good sized room. You can almost close this off here and make a mother-in-law suite or something like that. A lot of things you could do in here. Now, as we come out of this bedroom, we go straight into the next guest bathroom. Same thing, just like the other one. We just have the single sink, no tub, another shower in here, tile showering. So, like I said, only thing I will say about this property is just very dim lighting. Now, as we walk in, first master suite, good sized master suite, except you have this little step right here that leads up into your, bathroom area. But all in all, you have a good sized area right here. Show you over here, you do have a small little walk-in closet too. So decent sized walk-in closet. You just don't have no shelving or anything in here, but like I said, you're probably not going to find another property out in this area that's like this one, which is why I like the Laurel Glen area, Hagen Oaks, areas like that, some of the older neighborhoods out here. Now, one cool feature, as you walk up here into the shower area, you have the sunken shower. You can kind of see it behind me. Let's scoot back a little bit, where you just walk into. Cool feature if they did like the rainfall shower head would be a cool feature, I think, in this. Something I would probably add if it was me, but all in all, I like this little setup right here for your shower. So it's pretty much the downstairs. I want to go show you this upstairs. Like I said, huge upstairs. You're gonna love the openness of this upstairs. Another living area. You can it's almost like another house up there, almost like a little studio. So let's come on upstairs and take a look at this. Now, as we get upstairs, to the left is going to be your second master suite over here. But before we go into that master suite, let's take a look at this thing. So we have all this area. It's pretty much what you've seen downstairs. Now you have a full living room area upstairs. You have your second fireplace up here. And take a look at this. Take a look at all this room. So pretty much a second living area. Like I said, you can split the house off to one unit downstairs, and then let's say you and the spouse take the upstairs bedroom. You have all this area to do whatever you want. Make this into a game room, make it into your second living room. I feel like this is probably where everybody's going to hang out because it's so big, but take a look at this. You're going to want to take a look at this. So you have this second little area over here. Make it into a little library, make it into a little office area, but here's a cool feature. It overlooks the neighborhood right here. So you have these two little doors, probably make a little balcony, maybe put a little railing or something out there. Go outside, sip the coffee. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood out in this area. So really cool feature about this property. Love all the openness, all the windows, especially when you come inside. I think that this house looks really cool. Not a big fan of two-story homes, but this is pretty cool two-story property. So we're in May right now, so one reason I don't like two-story homes is I'm sweating now. Because upstairs homes, there's always hot upstairs. So let's check out this master though. This master suite, as we come in, really big master suite. So you have all this area, and then even right behind me, you have more area right here. So cool little thing out here. You have a small little balcony outside. Let's go take a look at this. So cool little area out here. Cool little balcony area. Put you a little barbecue grill or something up here. Chill with the family. Just put your little gym out there. There's a lot of things you can do with it out there. But all in all, really, really good size room. So I guess you would consider this your closet. Maybe you want to close it off because not much. You can see they have the shelving and stuff in here. Not closed off, but good size closet area. Now let's go into your master bathroom. So I wish I would have did, dual sinks in here. You only have the one sink, but you have all this counter space right here. But wish it would have had two sinks instead of one. But all in all, good space here. And then like all the other ones, you have your tile shower area. So pretty cool home. Like I said, if you're looking for unique properties, or you're looking for something that's not a tract home and you want an established neighborhood where you're not going to break the bank, Laurel Glen's a great neighborhood because established neighborhoods built like in the 80s, you can get the properties in the mid 300s, or you can get them $600,000 homes in this area too. So just a wide variety of the price in this area, so affordable for all families if you just want to be in this area. Unlike Hagen Oaks, which is right next to kind of Laurel Glen, you're starting upper 500s, 600s all the way into the millions. Laurel Glen, still a nice community right down the street from Hagen Oaks, one of the top neighborhoods out here in Bakersfield. But you can get in at an affordable pricing, and just because of those higher priced homes, those $600,000-$700,000 homes, if you were to get in the threes, fours, those higher priced homes are going to continue to drive your smaller home up. So really good neighborhood if you're looking to move into Bakersfield, or maybe you live in the Bakersfield and you're trying to, move to a neighborhood more centralized and stuff like this. Laurel Glen would be your neighborhood. So if you're interested in taking a look at this property, or maybe you're just starting your home journey, feel free to reach out. We can set up a free consultation via Zoom, over the phone, or in person. So we're going to step outside now and let you come in and take a look. So till next time. you.